Hey, what's going on guys? Logdotzip here and welcome back to the Minecraft Redstone video. Today we've got for you some survival friendly redstone to show off. That's right, no command blocks are needed for this amazing creation dubbed the Wither Cage. A creation by Mackle and Nenn, so big thank you for inspiration for this build. If you're probably wondering what a wither cage is exactly, I think it's best we let the contraption speak for itself. We're going to grab ourselves a friendly old wither skeleton skull, set our difficulty to 2 just in case it wasn't already, place him down. The wither has been summoned in. Place a water bucket right here and wait for that bar up at the top here to get full health so I can show off what happens next. This contraption will keep a wither in its place for you to just either marvel at. Perhaps you want to fire off a few bow and arrow shots at him, only to find that he does not move at all. Using a couple interesting mechanics involving boats, sticky pistons, redstone, and a couple friends from our nearby village, we have figured out a way to keep the wither boss completely in place. This is all, in fact, now hold on a second, just so that we're all on the same page here. You ready for this? I'll place a block right there too. So, game mode 0. We are in survival mode. He is still not coming for me. We're jumping around. He doesn't care about us at all. Nothing is going wrong here. However, we can still fire off and do damage to this wither pal of ours, even as far as to strike him with a sword. And you'll notice he is not moving whatsoever. So what we're going to be doing for this episode is showing you how to build this device, because it is very useful for anyone that wants to have constant action going on when they are killing their withers. Great for wither farming, great for nether stars, and very simple to make. But either way guys, hope you enjoy this awesome Minecraft Redstone video. If you do, oh my gosh, you're so loud, man. If you do and you want to see more contraptions like this on my channel, then make sure you drop a like on the video. It means so much to have your support for the channel, and of course subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. We do tons of redstone mods in the future and a lot of fun stuff in general, so we would love to have you join us. But either way, I think it's time we got to building this sucker, so we'll see you in just a second. So now that you've seen how this baby works, it's time we built it so that you can use it as well for your own heinous intentions. It's actually really not that difficult to make. This is the following area of space you're going to need to build this contraption. It is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Whew! 13 long or wide, whatever you want to call it, by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 deep, by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tall. So 13 by 5 by 9. That is the dimension you're going to need to make clear for this. You're technically going to need it to go or down 10, but you only need 1 block down here to count as the 10th. The rest of it can be filled in as grass. This is because the villager is actually 1 block down. As you can see here, when we fill up the grass like this, it becomes a little more apparent that he is down a single block, and this is important. But for the most part, it is 5 by 9 by 13. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, I think it's time we got to building it. First thing I want to do is place down a single block, a lever right next to that. Leading out from that is a single repeater. Don't touch the delays. There is no delay on it whatsoever. 2 redstone pieces. Go ahead and place down a sticky piston. Now from here, place down, oh, we forgot to grab them because we're the worst human. A couple half slabs to form a little bit of a D-pad looking thing. Just boom, boom, boom. Break this block right here so that it is 1 deep. That's what I was just talking about. And you're going to have to figure out a way to get a villager in here. If you're in creative mode, you can simply just grab a villager by doing that. But if you have it in your survival world, easiest way, I assume, would to have a minecart leading him into this spot, then just break the rail and place this block back. So that is the first step, and arguably the easiest step to making the entire wither device. For the next 2 steps, we're going to kind of combine 2 into 1, simply because it's going to be a little bit easier for us to just do this part first. So go ahead and grab yourself a sticky piston, put it right on top of here, and then on top of that put down 2 slime blocks, a single redstone block, and then 3 more slime blocks leading up like this. Finish off the top here with a lone piece of redstone block, Yes, a piece of redstone block, they say. We'll do the rest of this part over here in just a second, but we're going to continue from down here. Once you've placed down your sticky piston in this general area, go ahead and make yourself a plus sign of slime blocks, as you can see, placed like this. Now once you've done that, make an X, and you'll make an X with iron blocks. The easiest way to do this is to just use the other block we have. Alternate between iron block and fence. You want the cobblestone fences or walls, what have you, to be on top of the slime blocks. However, the middle slime block, you want to have that block in. It doesn't have to be an iron block. Just make sure it's got a good blast resistance level. Otherwise, there's a chance the wither will blow it up once the contraption is set off. So that is why we are mostly using our iron blocks. Now, once you've done all that, go ahead and form a little bit of a barrier around the sides here. You're going to want to eventually break those corner blocks. They are not necessary. It just makes it a little bit easier. So you can break that one, break that one, break that one, and break that one. Your center trap area should start to look a little, well, I suppose if you've done this right, it should look exactly like this. So once you've set this part up, it's time for us to do the next step. We're approaching the final two main chunks of this build. It's very simple from here. Go ahead and get your wither area set up. You're welcome to almost get the wither ready for battle, which means you could place down the third head here, but you'd be a fool if you did it this soon. So leave the third head blank for now. That way the whole thing doesn't get summoned and ruin my entire showcase here, because that would be terrible. Now take a dispenser and place it one block above and I guess either behind or to the side of your first redstone block here. Inside this, my dear friends, is going to go a series of snowballs. You could do eggs, anything to basically pelt the wither when it spawns. I would actually not recommend using eggs because there's a chance a chicken can spawn from said egg and cause you a whole mess of issues. Now, 2 blocks above this dispenser, aka 1 block below this redstone, and in front, aka to the side of it, I like using aka a lot, place down an obsidian. On top of that, you're going to want to place down a redstone dust. This is eventually going to be powering the sticky piston that you place right here. Now from here, go ahead and place on the bottom part of the sticky piston's extended piston extender, say that 5 times fast, you're going to want to place down a half slab on the lower half, place a half slab on the top half. Come on, man, I'm trying to make a video. Please don't storm on my parade. Now once you've done that, go ahead and try and make yourself basically another plus. Except the difference here is that you're making the plus around this part that the sticky piston is in fact touching. And you're essentially making yourself a block here, 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 and here, but you're just kind of pretending that this sticky piston pushed this half slab. You'll see if I were to unpower this, this is how it would now look. So this is what you want, and then when you power this guy, it pushes it like there. From there, go ahead. Oh my word! How could I have forgotten? I need to get the boat. I didn't have the boat on me. Place a boat on this middle block. It should be resting right on top of this extended piston here. This is very key that it is resting on top here because it's eventually going to sit down on top of the wither's head as you saw it and make a lovely little hat. Now again, I cannot stress this enough. Make sure this is loaded, and once you've done all that, it is time for the final step. Now we're on to the final step, and this is a very key portion. We're going to be building this little containment area, and I need to mute my cell phone, my bad. So from this little caged area made up here just a second ago, your next logical step is to build out 3, 1, 2, sure we can use those, whatever, 3. And then from there build 1 above this. So 3 this way and then up 1. This is going to be the base area for the cage. Go ahead and make it a 5 by 4 area so you can see we're rocking the 5, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4. Just like that, build yourself up a 5 by 4 area. Line the floor with lower half-placed slabs because we're going to have a dear friend who's going to be sitting in here. You can kind of see his head peeking. That's right, we got an iron golem on the way. Now, once you've set up that basic area like that, go ahead and place 3. Well, you can do this first, but place 3 here, and then just line the whole other sides. Except for those front 3, just go 3 tall every which way while you're building this contraption. Now go ahead and place down enchantment tables. The reason we're placing down enchantment tables is because that allows just the smallest amount of space for the wither to spawn and see our iron golem friend inside here and get distracted and keep just trying to attack him as well instead of moving around. Finally, place this front 5 blocks with half slabs and then place 3 more on the top here, leading back 3. And then it's simply a matter of iron block here, iron block here, iron block on both sides. place down your pumpkin, and suddenly you have an iron golem friend who is hanging out in here. And bada boom, bada bing, you are now one wither skull away. Well, assuming you gotta get your water first, man. You're one wither skull away from having a contraption completely set and ready to take out the wither. So, as you saw before, place down the skull. That did not work for some reason. That is also not working for some reason. Why aren't you working, man? I tell you, he's just trying to embarrass me. Let's try this again. Place you all down like this. Boom, boom, boom. Huh. That's actually really... Why? Oh, I'll tell you what, because I'm in difficult... What am I, the worst guy in the world? I have my difficulty set. So now the wither spawn, place the water bucket in there as you saw previously. And once this sucker explodes and gets attached to the iron golem over there, you'll press this lever and away we go. Just like that. So now he's stuck. He is not moving. He is targeting that villager over there because it was probably not a bad idea for me. It probably was a bad idea for me to have made this so close. But now you can see the wither is completely stuck. So now that you've seen how to make it, we're going to switch over to our previous world and continue from there. So we are back in our main world with our main contraption now. A fresh game mode 0 and difficulty normal has been placed on us. So once again, to get this sucker raring to go, place down your skull, place down your water bucket, jump right on down here, and the moment this baby explodes, it is time for the action to take place. The boat is set, and so are we. Blow up, you'll see. Hey, that... Oops. So I would not recommend getting too close without wearing at least some sort of armor when you set the lever off. But once you do set the lever off, you are once again perfectly safe. We have no armor on currently. We will fire off our bow and arrow at this sucker. And as you can see, he is not only not moving at all, but his entire attention is focused on Mr. Iron Golem Friend right over there. So that is one thing that you'll want to keep in mind when building this is wear some armor, especially if you're going to make a move like I just did. But we are slowly whittling down his health. As you can see here, he is not moving. He just loves his boat hat. Way too much. Come on, friend. I should have got the power enchanted though, I'm telling you what. That's okay. It makes it so much more fun when it's a slow and steady experience like this. The moment he is impervious to arrows though, we're going to switch up the game, which will be any minute now. So he's now impervious to arrows. So all you do from here is try and get close. We are just out of reach to be able to do this properly. Place a block right down here, and then just slowly smack him. Smack him with your sword. Come on. Every so often. Don't do it too often or he'll fire off one of his random blue skulls. Those can blow up anywhere, and there's a chance it will actually blow up your contraption as well. So you have to be very careful to not constantly slam him. Otherwise, you're going to have a bad time, I promise. But just get a swipe in every time you jump, and that should be more than enough time to give yourself to hide again from the wither's AI mechanics so that he does not fire off his blue skulls at you. Let's go ahead and finish this guy off though. We're going power mode right now. This might be risky, I don't know. But as you can see, he is completely dead. The boat will slowly sink down and eventually break. Oh man, that was good stuff, I gotta say. Can we sneak up here somehow? That would be so great. Come on, please. Tall enough? Yes, just tall enough. So as you can see, you are the new owner of a brand new Nether Star. And to be honest with you, the reset up to do this contraption again is honestly not too bad. All you have to do is unflick this. We have a regular piston over here that I had a previous build on, but you'll eventually want to replace that with a sticky piston, move all these blocks down again, which might require you to break these off again since slime blocks only have a 12 block maximum moving capacity. So once you've cleared all these and you have yourself a sticky piston placed down here as well, like so, you can go ahead and cause it to all retract just like this. It will get down and be replaced once again, ready for you to simply place down your cobblestone fences and your block of choice. Where is that cobblestone wall? I always call it wall for some reason, or fence. So once again, just place it back on the slime. Place your adjacent blocks, as you can see, placed right here. Once again, make that abnormally difficult and tedious to make border all around it, just like this, and you will almost be set up for one more build. But either way, guys, that has been the Wither Cage. I hope you find this very useful for your survivor world. I know I'm going to probably be building it in my SMP world, so look out for that episode too if you are a viewer of my How to Minecraft series. But like I said, hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, you want to see more redstone on my channel, both survival friendly and otherwise, make sure you drop a like on the video. It means so much to have your support for the channel. Of course, subscribe if you are not already, and we will catch you for the next contraption and or the next video. See you later.